What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Listen, if you thought you've seen everything WWE had to offer this year, think again, because Roman Reigns just walked back into Raw and absolutely flipped the wrestling world upside down. And no, this isn't just another tribal chief returns and stares menacingly at people kind of thing. This is Roman Reigns literally reimagining the Shield. Yeah, the Shield, but with a twist so big, it makes you question reality for a second. Now, before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Smash that like button like Braun Strowman smashing through a wall, hit subscribe so you're officially part of the squad, and turn on those notifications because, trust me, you don't want to miss where this story goes. Oh, and drop a comment below. Who do you think should be the first opponents for this new Shield 2.0? Okay, so picture this. Raw goes dark, that static sound hits, the one that used to give you goosebumps when the Shield walked through the crowd. The crowd's losing it. People are screaming, "No way!" And then the lights pop back on. But hold up. It's not Seth Rollins. It's not Dean Ambrose. Nope. Standing next to Roman Reigns are Jacob freaking Fatu and Braun I'll flip your car over just for fun Strowman. All three of them decked out in new Shield gear with some Bloodline-style accents. Tell me that doesn't sound terrifying. Roman grabs the mic, looks dead into the camera, and basically goes, "You thought you knew the Shield? Nah, this is the evolution." Bruh, goosebumps. He's not just talking about running the yard anymore, he's talking about taking over the world. And to prove his point, they grab a dummy dressed up as Seth Rollins and hit a triple powerbomb straight through the mat. Savage. Absolute savage. And listen, this isn't just a random cool entrance thanks to coming kind of thing. This new Shield actually makes sense. Roman's got the brains and the aura, Jacob Fatu brings that explosive, wild, high-flying chaos, and Braun Strowman, well, the dude is literally a human tank. You put those three together, and I don't care who you are, you're not walking away in one piece. This is like combining the legacy of the Shield with the brute force of the Bloodline and sprinkling in two completely unexpected names. That's a nightmare recipe right there. Backstage buzz is already going crazy. Apparently Seth Rollins is furious, but also intrigued. Like, you can almost imagine him pacing around yelling, "That's my faction." Meanwhile, Paul Heyman, oh, he's sweating bullets. You know when Paul gets that wide-eyed look like the end of the world is coming? Yeah, that. Because he knows if this Shield actually sticks around, it could tilt the entire balance of power in WWE. And the big question now is, what's next? Is this just for WrestlePalooza 2025, or are we actually looking at a permanent new era of the Shield? Because let's be real, if this faction becomes a long-term thing, Seth's little empire doesn't stand a chance. I mean, imagine them rolling up at WrestlePalooza, triple powerbombing anyone that breathes wrong. That crowd is going to erupt. But honestly, I love how Roman is pulling this off. He's not just honoring the Shield's legacy, he's dragging it into the future and making it scarier than ever. Like, this is the type of faction that sells out arenas and makes every wrestler in the locker room start double-checking their insurance policies. So yeah, that's where we're at. The tribal chief just redefined the Shield. It's not a reunion, it's a revolution. And WrestlePalooza is now ground zero for what could be one of the biggest faction wars we've seen in years. Now it's your turn. Who should this new Shield face first? Should they go after Seth Rollins right away? Should they run through Cody Rhodes, or maybe just steamroll through everybody until WrestlePalooza? Drop your thoughts down below. Let's argue about it in the comments. And of course, if you're hyped for this evolution of the Shield, smash that like button, subscribe for more weekly wrestling chaos, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a second of the madness. All right, fam, that's it for this one. Thanks for hanging out. You guys are the best community on YouTube, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.